Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. They're going to the air on the first play. He's running out of time here. In the clear at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Look out. Room to run here. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's back to throw again on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The first one threw it behind the receiver, off the mark.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can he keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And the Huskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Throw to the running back in the flat. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And it's a wildcat look here to try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Coming up, this is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down after that previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! 1 down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking from in deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Huskers. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll be the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Touchdowns in their last possessions. Using his legs, it's Hunt. Has the first down and more. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Golden Gophers line up on first and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When his quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. The game is now tied.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Snags a good throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Defense is coming after him. He gets loose. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking for a man. Pass rush closing in. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Oh, it's a double pass. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
No stopping him in that one. Touchdown, Nebraska. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. Put in the open. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
He knocks it through with confidence. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Finds his man. It's Hunt. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Golden Gophers keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaking free at the 35. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to root the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It was a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. We're going to convert on 3rd down. They first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it in the open. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Is made. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
The field goal is good.
Snap. The hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll throw it now. This time it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Use his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a first down.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 5-yard line. The coverage team makes him pay for that decision. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. To dart right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They jump on top back here in the fourth.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. What a stiff arm! The return man steps out at the 28. Minnesota offense takes the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drop the incompletion. It sets up a third down and 3. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Takes a quick catch. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up in first down at the 15.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drop back here on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the same runner's got it again. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away and secure the victory. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The first play of the drive, they're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The receiver grabs it. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Football's loose. And the defense comes up with the football. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what